Shucks, that ain't a thing to what I got here. Take a look at that top.
I'll go blind. Why, give me ideas, that would.
That's a dinger, that is.
Yeah, that sure is a dinger. It's a good-looking rope you got here. Sure bet this thing spins now. You know, Will Parker, he sure can spin a rope. Strong hook you got up there. You know, Judd, you can hang yourself on that.
Good, what?
Hang yourself on it. Why, it'd be as easy as falling off a log. Fact is, you could use a log. Or a chair if you'd rather. Right about here, see? Tie this around your neck. Hang it up there good and tight first. And all you'd have to do is fall off a log. Or a chair, whichever you'd rather fall off of. 5 minutes or less. With good luck. Your daddy's a doornail.
What you mean by that?
And folks come to your funeral and sing sad songs? They would. You never know how many folks like you until you're dead. You'd probably be laid out in the parlor, all decked out in your best suit, hair combed down slick. Your high stars you call it?
Would it be any flowers, you reckon?
Sure would, and palms too, all around your coffin. Folks would gather around you. The men, they bare their heads. The women, they sniff softly. Some of them faint. Them that took a shine to you when you was alive.
What women ever took a shine to me?
Lots of women. Only they don't never come out and show you how they feel about you unless you die first.
I guess that's so.
Yeah. They sure would sing loud, though, when the singing started. They sing like their hearts would break. Oh, Judd is dead. Oh, Judd Fry's dead. Oh, gather round his coffin now and cry. He had a heart of gold, and he wasn't very old. Oh, why did such a feller have to die? Oh, Judd is dead. Oh, Judd Fry's dead. He's looking oh so peaceful and serene. And serene. He's all laid out to rest with his hands across his chest. His fingernails have never looked so clean. And then the preacher, he get up and say, folks, we are gathered here to mourn and groan over our poor brother Jed Fry, who hung himself up by rope in a smokehouse. Then they'd be weeping and waiting from some of those women. Then he'd say, Judd Fry was the most misunderstood man in this here territory. People used to think of him as a mean, ugly man. And they used to call him a dirty skunk and an ornery pig stealer. But the folk that really knowed him know that beneath them 2 dirty shirts he always wore, that he'd a heart as big as all outdoor.
As big as all outdoors.
Judd Fry loved his fellow man.
He loved his fellow man.
He loved the birds of the forest and the beasts of the field. He loved the mice and the vermin in the barn. And he treated the rats like equals. Which was right. And he loved little children. He loved everybody and everything in the whole world. Only he never let on. So nobody ever noticed. Oh, Judd is dead. Oh, Judd Fry is dead. His friends are weeping well for miles around.
Miles around.
The daisies in the dell will give out a different smell, because poor Judd is underneath the ground.
Always making out like they're better.
What'd you do? Get even?
Who said anything about getting even?
Nobody I recollect. Just coming to my head.
I want to get even with anybody. I know how to do it.
With that?
No, there's safer ways than that. If you use your brains. You remember that bar on the Bartlett Farm over by Sweetwater?
Sure do. About 5 years ago. Terrible accident. One of the father, the mother, the daughter.
It weren't no accident. Fella told me the hired hand was stuck on the Bartlett girl. Caught him in the hayloft with another feller.
And it was him that burned the place.
Took him weeks to get all that kerosene, finding all the different kinds. Fella told me it made out like it happened in Missouri. But I knowed all the time it was the Bartlett farm. What a liar he was.
Yeah. Kind of a murder, too, what?
Kiss on the head. You ain't told me what business you got here. Ain't got no cattle to sell or no cow ponies. And the oats done spoke for.
You sure relieve my mind considerably.
Ain't but one other thing you could want. It better not be that.
That's just what it is.
It better not be. You stay away from her, you hear me?
Somebody ought to tell Lori just what kind of man you is. For that matter, somebody ought to tell you once about yourself.
You better get out of here, Curly.
Fellow wouldn't feel very safe in here if he didn't know you. But I know you, Judd. In this country, there's two things you can do if you're a man. Live out of doors is one. Live in the hole's the other. Oh, I've sit out in the brush somewhere by my horse a many times. Here a rattlesnake. Rattle, 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 he goes. Scared to death. Somebody coming close to his hole. Somebody gonna step on it. Keep his fangs already. Goes up and waits. As long as you live in a hole, you're scared. You gotta have protection. You can have muscles like I. Still be as weak as an empty bladder, unless you got something to barb your hide with. How'd you get to be the way you are anyway? Sitting in this filthy hole and thinking the way you think. Why don't you do something healthy for a change? Instead of staying shut up in here, or crawling in a basket. You ought to feel better now. Hard on the roof, though. Wish you'd let me show you something. There's a knothole over there about big as a dime. See it winking? We'll see if I can hit you. Pull it right through the knothole. Slick as a whistle. Without touching it. I knowed I could do it. You seen it too, didn't you? Somebody come.
Who fired that gun? Was that you, Curly?
Well, I fired once.
Well, what were you shooting at?
See that knothole over there?
I see lots of knotholes.
Well, there's one of them.
Well, ain't you a pair of pretty nothings a picking away at knotholes and scaring everybody to death? I ought to give you both a good Dutch rub and arm some of the craziness out of you. Oh, come on, everybody. It's just a couple of fools swapping noises. Land. Well,
The floor creaks, the doors squeaks, and the field mouse is nibbling on the broom. And I sat by myself like a cobweb on a shelf, by myself in a lonely room. But when there's a moon in my window, and it slants down a beam across my bed, and the shadow of a tree starts dancing on the wall, and a dream starts dancing in my head, and all the things that I wish were turn out like I want them to be, and I'm better than that smart aleck cowhand who thinks he is better than me, and the girl that I was made afraid of my arms, and her own soft arms keep me warm, and her long yellow hair falls across my face just like the rain in a storm. The floor creaks, the door squeaks, and the mouse starts nibbling on the broom, and the sun hits my eyes. It was all a pack of lies. I'm awake in a lonely room. I ain't gonna dream about her arms no more. I ain't gonna leave her alone.